The wait is finally over, and the finale trailer for The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Episode 10 is here. This is the moment we've been waiting for all summer. The last chapter of Belly's love triangle. The turning point where everything changes. The trailer doesn't just tease a finale. It sets up an emotional storm, filled with heartbreak, decisions, and a choice that fans have been debating for years. Belly's final choice isn't just about who she loves, it's about who she wants to become. And the trailer makes it clear, this finale will leave us breathless. Asterisk, before diving into the trailer itself, we need to step back and look at how we arrived here. Every episode in Season 3 has been slowly tightening the knot around Belly's emotions, showing us her struggles, her growth, and her moments of doubt. From the very first episode, we've seen Belly pulled in two directions, one tied to her memories with Conrad, and the other tied to her new beginning with Jeremiah. The finale is the natural climax of this push and pull, and the trailer wastes no time reminding us what's at stake. Throughout this season, Belly has been caught between the comfort of familiarity and the risk of choosing something new. Conrad, with his quiet looks and unspoken feelings, has represented that deep, almost unshakable first love. Jeremiah, on the other hand, has been open, loyal, and willing to wear his heart on his sleeve. Each episode has added fuel to this fire. Sometimes with Belly leaning closer to Jeremiah, sometimes with Conrad's silent moments stealing the spotlight. By the time we reach episode 9, the tension isn't just about romance anymore. It's about who Belly wants to be and what kind of future she wants to step into. The trailer for episode 10 doesn't shy away from that weight. Instead, it builds. On it, we see flashes of past summers, quick glimpses of the beach house, and shots that feel like goodbye. There's a strong sense of finality, almost as if this isn't just the end of a season, but the end of an era. Fans who have been following Belly's story from the beginning will immediately feel the gravity of those images. It's not only about whether Belly ends up with Conrad or Jeremiah, it's about whether she can make peace with herself, with her choices, and with the memories of Susannah that still linger in every corner of their world. What makes this build-up so powerful is the way it mirrors real life. Growing up means saying goodbye to one version of yourself to step into another. Belly has been standing at that crossroads all season. Episode 10, as teased by the trailer, is where she finally takes that step. Every little moment, Conrad's hesitation, Jeremiah's promises, Laurel's quiet strength, Stephen's brotherly advice has been leading her to this. The finale doesn't just close one door, it forces Belly to walk through another, even if it hurts. This is why the trailer feels so heavy, even in its short runtime. It's filled with nostalgia, longing, and the bittersweet truth that nothing can stay the same forever. Whether it's the iconic beach house glowing in the summer sun, or the quiet shots of the characters looking back on everything they've been through, the trailer captures the feeling of endings that are both painful and beautiful. Episode 10 isn't just another episode. It's the payoff of every tear, every smile, and every choice made so far. The stakes are higher than ever because the finale isn't just about love. It's about family, about growing up, and about facing the future even when you're not ready. Belly is forced to choose not only between two brothers, but between the past and the future. That's what the trailer makes so clear. It's not a simple love triangle anymore. It's the story of a girl finally deciding who she is. Asterisk, the trailer begins with a shot that instantly pulls at the heart. The beach house framed in soft golden light. It looks almost unreal, like a memory frozen in time. But this time, it doesn't feel like a carefree summer. It feels heavy, almost like the house itself knows that everything is about to change. This single image tells us that the finale isn't just about romance. It's about letting go of a chapter that has defined Belly and the Fisher brothers since childhood. We then see Belly standing on the beach, waves crashing gently behind her, her eyes filled with uncertainty. It's not the playful Belly we met seasons ago, nor even the conflicted girl of earlier episodes. This is a Belly who has grown, who knows that her next choice will leave a mark that can't be undone. The way the camera lingers on her expression hints at the weight of what she's about to do. The trailer quickly cuts to Jeremiah. His presence radiates hope, like he's ready to give Belly the love and stability she's been craving. He smiles, but there's something faint in his eyes, the awareness that love doesn't always guarantee being chosen. We hear him say a line almost whispered, "No matter what, I'll always be here for you." It's the kind of promise that sounds unshakable, but in the context of a finale, it could easily be foreshadowing heartbreak. Then comes Conrad. His moment in the trailer is quieter, but no less powerful. He's standing alone on the porch, hands in his pockets, looking out at the horizon. There's no dialogue at first, just silence, the kind that speaks louder than words. Later, we hear his voice, soft but filled with emotion. "I never stopped." Then it cuts off, leaving the audience desperate to hear the rest. That unfinished line is deliberate. It mirrors Conrad's tendency to hold back, to love deeply but struggle to express it. It's a perfect setup for his final chance. The pacing of the trailer quickens after this. We see quick flashes, Belly laughing with Stephen, Laurel watching her daughter with quiet pride, Taylor offering her best friend comfort. These aren't random moments. They're reminders that this story has always been about more than just romance. Family, friendship, and chosen connections matter just as much as the love triangle. The finale is about tying all of these threads together, not just answering the question of Conrad or Jeremiah. One of the most striking visuals is a scene of Belly crying in her room, clutching Susannah's old sweater. It's raw, emotional, and almost unbearably intimate. The trailer reminds us that Susannah's presence has never left, that her love and loss still echo in every decision Belly makes. In many ways, Susannah's memory is the invisible fourth character in this triangle, guiding and haunting the choices of everyone left behind. We also catch glimpses of tension, sharp exchange between the brothers, voices raised, emotions spilling out after years of being bottled up. A door slamming, Jeremiah walking away into the night. Conrad's jaw tightening as if he's holding back words that could shatter everything. These flashes remind us that the finale won't be all romance and sweetness. It will also be about confrontation, about facing truths that can't stay hidden any longer. The music in the trailer swells at this point. It starts soft, almost nostalgic, and then rises into something urgent and dramatic. Over this, we hear Belly's voice in narration. "This is the summer I finally knew what I wanted." That line alone is enough to set fans on fire. It doesn't reveal her choice, but it promises that by the end of episode 10, we'll finally know who holds her heart. The trailer closes on its most powerful image, Belly walking down the beach. At sunset, with two figures standing in the distance, the shot is deliberately blurred, leaving us unsure who is waiting for her. Is it Conrad? Jeremiah? Or is the symbolism deeper, Belly walking toward her future, no matter who stands beside her? The screen fades to black before we find out, leaving viewers desperate for answers. This breakdown makes it clear that the trailer is more than just a teaser. It's a carefully constructed farewell to one chapter and the beginning of another. Every shot, every word, every piece of music is designed to make us feel the weight of what's coming. It's not just about who Belly chooses, it's about the journey of letting go, growing up, stepping into the unknown. Asterisk, when fans watch the finale trailer, the biggest question instantly rises to the surface. Who does Belly choose, Conrad or Jeremiah? The trailer doesn't give us a straight answer, but it leaves behind a trail of clues. Subtle moments of foreshadowing that almost feel like whispers of the truth. Every shot, every line of dialogue, even the colors and music seem to be pointing toward Belly's ultimate decision. And while nothing is confirmed, the hints are strong enough to stir endless debates. One of the first signs comes through Belly's narration. "This is the summer I finally knew what I wanted." That single line carries enormous weight. It isn't spoken with hesitation or doubt. It's firm, almost relieved. The way it's placed over a montage of memories suggests that Belly isn't just choosing between two brothers, she's choosing a version of herself. Narration in trailers is rarely random, and this feels like a carefully chosen piece of dialogue that promises a resolution. Visually, the trailer leans heavily into the theme of contrast. Whenever Jeremiah appears, the scenes are brighter, warmer, filled with golden tones. His energy is open, hopeful, and his love for Belly is shown without disguise. Conrad's scenes, however, are drenched in softer, cooler hues. His moments are quieter, often framed with solitude and silence. This isn't just a stylistic choice, it's symbolic of the two kinds of love Belly has to choose between. Jeremiah offers sunshine and steadiness, while Conrad represents depth and history, a love that has been tested by silence and time. Then there's the matter of dialogue, a Jeremiah's promise, no matter what, I'll always be here for you. It feels like both a vow and a farewell. It's the kind of line that could signal his role as Belly's chosen partner. But it could just as easily be the heartbreaking words of someone being left behind, yet still choosing loyalty. On the other side, Conrad's unfinished confession, I never stopped, is deliberately left hanging. It echoes his emotional struggle throughout the series, his difficulty in saying what's in his heart. The trailer leaves it incomplete because the finale might finally give us the moment when Conrad finishes the sentence. And in doing so, bares his soul. Another subtle clue comes in the way Belly interacts with Susannah's memory. In one shot, we see her clutching Susannah's sweater, tears in her eyes. Susannah always believed Conrad and Belly shared something profound, something almost inevitable. That lingering presence could be foreshadowing that Belly's heart still leans toward Conrad. No matter how much Jeremiah tries to hold her, the writers may be weaving this connection back in to honor the original spirit of Susannah's belief, but there's another layer to consider, Belly choosing neither. The trailer's final shot of her walking down the beach toward blurred figures is intentionally ambiguous. Maybe it isn't about Jeremiah or Conrad at all. Maybe the point of the finale is Belly choosing herself. The fact that the figures are indistinct leaves room for interpretation. And the narration about finally knowing what she wants could just as easily refer to self-growth as it could to romance. Jenny Han has always balanced love with coming-of-age themes. So it wouldn't be surprising if the ultimate twist is that Belly steps into her future without needing to define herself by either brother. The use of music in the trailer also hints at Belly's decision. The soundtrack starts soft and nostalgic, but swells into something dramatic and almost bittersweet. That bittersweet quality is important. It suggests that no matter who she chooses, someone will walk away hurt. And in a way, Belly's decision isn't about finding a perfect ending, but about facing the fact that growing up means making choices that can't make everyone happy. There's also foreshadowing in the relationship surrounding her. Laurel's watchful eyes in the trailer feel like a reminder that this choice isn't just about romance, but about maturity. Steven's scenes with Belly remind us that family bonds matter too, and his advice may guide her toward the decision that best reflects her growth. Taylor's supportive role suggests that Belly isn't alone in making the choice, but she has friends reminding her to be true to herself, ultimately. The trailer is designed to tease us without revealing too much, but the foreshadowing is clear. Belly's final choice will not be simple, and it won't satisfy everyone. Whether it's Jeremiah's unwavering devotion, Conrad's deep but often hidden love, or the possibility of Belly stepping into independence, the trailer ensures that the finale will be the defining moment of her story. This is the summer she chooses not just a person, but a path. And once she takes that step, there's no turning back. Asterisk, every great story has a heartbeat. And the finale trailer for The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 Episode 10 makes it clear that this heartbeat isn't just about who Belly chooses. It's about the emotional core of growing up, saying goodbye and realizing that love is as much about pain as it is about joy. The finale matters because it goes beyond romance. It reflects the journey of moving forward. When life forces you to let go, one of the strongest emotional themes in the trailer is nostalgia. From the opening shots of the beach house to the sunlit moments by the water, everything feels like a memory we've lived before. The camera doesn't just show us places, it lingers on them, reminding us that these walls, these rooms, and these beaches have held countless summers filled with laughter, heartbreak, and love. The finale will be soaked in that sense of looking back while standing on the edge of something new. Nostalgia is powerful because it makes us realize that we never truly leave the past behind. We carry it with us, even as we step into the future. The next theme is grief and healing. Susannah's presence, though absent in body, is felt in every corner of the trailer. Belly clutching her sweater is more than just a sad moment. It's a reminder that grief never fully disappears. Instead, it becomes part of who we are. For Belly, every choice she makes in this finale is tied to Susannah's memory. It's about honoring the love that shaped her while still learning to live in the present. This theme gives the finale weight, because it isn't just a teenage love story. It's a story about how loss changes us. It's how it shapes the way we love, how we keep moving forward without the people who once guided us. Another emotional layer is the transition from innocence to maturity. Belly began this story as a girl caught in a dreamy summer, discovering first love with wide eyes. But the finale trailer shows us someone different, someone who has been tested, who has made mistakes, who has carried heartbreak. Growing up isn't neat or easy, and episode 10 looks like the point where Belly finally embraces that truth. Whether she chooses Conrad, Jeremiah, or even herself, the meaning lies in the fact that she's making a choice at all, a decision. That marks the end of innocence and the start of adulthood. That theme resonates deeply because it mirrors the universal experience of leaving behind childhood safety to face the complicated reality of growing up. The finale also highlights the duality of love, its beauty and its pain. In the trailer, love is shown not only through romantic glances and promises, but also through arguments, tears, and goodbyes. That's the truth about love. It isn't always about happy endings. Sometimes it's about sacrifice, letting go, and realizing that love doesn't always fit into the storybook version we imagined. Belly's decision will inevitably hurt someone she cares about, and that pain is part of the authenticity of this finale. The writers aren't just giving fans a dreamy love story. They're reminding us that love is messy, and it demands courage. Family is another theme woven tightly into the trailer. Laurel's quiet presence, Stephen's protective moments, and Taylor's unwavering support all remind us that love stories don't exist in isolation. They're surrounded by family and friendships that help us grow and keep us grounded. The finale seems to underline that Belly's world isn't defined only by romance. It's shaped by the bond she has with the people who truly know her. These relationships matter just as much as who she ends up with, and they highlight the truth that we don't just grow through romance. We grow through the people who stand beside us through every high and low. Perhaps the most important emotional theme of all is choice. The entire series has been building toward this moment. Choice is terrifying because it closes doors once. Belly chooses. The other path becomes a memory. But that's also what makes it powerful. The finale is about embracing the fact that life is full of choices, and those choices define who we are. For Belly, choosing is no longer just about following her heart. It's about deciding the kind of person she wants to be. That's why this finale matters. It's not about who wins. It's about Belly stepping into her future, even if it's bittersweet in the end. The Summer I Turned Pretty finale carries the weight of everything we love about coming-of-age stories. Nostalgia, grief, love, family, and choice. It reminds us that growing up is painful, but necessary, that endings are as beautiful as beginnings, and that sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that make us who we are. The trailer captures all of this in just a few minutes, but episode 10 will bring it to life in full, showing us not only who Belly chooses, but why that choice defines the end of one story and the start of another.